So Copper Shores Bridges is a program designed to help people that are struggling in poverty or close to poverty. So we service people that are at the 200% poverty level or below. And we're identifying people in our community that are struggling to be stable in life.
Mike walked up to me and he handed me a card, made me feel like I had known him my whole life. He made me feel like I matter. And I said right then and there, I'm taking your class.
Getting Ahead program is a 16-week class that we offer. And we try to identify people that are at a point in their life where they're sick and tired of being sick and tired and they want to make some changes.
It's been like eye-opening. Feels rewarding to come to this class and just, share my story with other people.
So the class runs 16 weeks. And we do everything in our power to eliminate barriers for folks to come to the class. We offer free childcare, free transportation, and we provide a few incentives for folks to come to class. The curriculum that we follow called Getting Ahead. And basically, I don't teach a class, I just help facilitate it. So the folks that are in our class, we call them investigators. And what they do is they basically look at their life and they analyze where they are right now, what's going well, what's not going so well. And through this 16-week process, they come up with a plan, which we call their future story. They identify some things in their life that they want to improve on.
It's kind of hard at times, opening up and putting it on paper.
Trying to get my story down, like what I want to do with my life.
So basically it's a class to help people take a look at themselves and figure out ways that they can become more stable. This is our third cohort, so we're a year and a half into it. This is our third class. We've had 27 people sign up for our class, 25 that will have finished. So our retention rate is extremely high. And the thing that I really notice with folks that come into class is there's a sense of hope.
I was struggling before this class. Like, what do I want to do? And I actually signed up to go to Gogebic for college.
We have had many examples of people that have decided that they're going to go to college. We've had many folks that have decided that they need to quit their job and get a more stable job, one that supports them better. Yeah, I think there's just a sense of family. I mean, we kind of designed the program around coming together, making sure people are comfortable, and there's a lot of support.
We're Bridge Sisters. We have a group text and we chat on it almost every day.
And it's the investigators in the class that support each other. And it's just kind of a wonderful feeling to know that you're not the only one in this boat.
We got each other's backs for sure.
Graduates of the Getting Ahead class can qualify to take the Money Matters class.
We talk about just basic wants and needs in your financial life, how to identify maybe spending leaks, and we talk about budgeting. We'll talk about building an emergency fund, because some of the things that bust your budget are if your furnace goes out or your car breaks down.
It's a 16-week program where we teach financial literacy. We also use the Dave Ramsey concepts for about 9 of those weeks. That's a time where people can take a look at their own finances and come up with a plan again to become more stable. For example, we had one gal that was in a class that had 4 credit cards maxed out, and now I'm proud to say that as of last week, she owes 0 on her credit cards. And so that financial literacy is the next component to becoming very stable.
The other thing that really impresses upon most of them, many of the participants have children, and it's just to change the patterns and habits for their children and maybe have something generationally to pass on to their kids. So
Tuesday night, like, my kids love coming here. We can all eat dinner together and we can hang out, and then they go, do fun activities with like the people that are helping.
Yeah, the kids start in here, they play for an hour to an hour and a half, then they have a snack, and then we go and just go crazy in the gym. Just run and play games in the gym.
The kids have so much fun that they actually put pressure on the parents to come to class. So they don't want to miss class, they don't want to miss Tuesday nights.
They like it. We notice that they develop friendships and they look forward to coming and seeing their friends. We want to make sure the kids are having fun, they're having a good time, they're all so well behaved and they all do so well. It really is a joy.
It's a great time for the kids to get together and have some socialization and some fun, but it's a great time for parents to come in here and finally have some quiet time where they can have just some time that they can reflect and think about themselves. So there's people that are working their tails off to make ends meet, and they're on assistance, and they need that assistance. But if they make too much more money, if they get a raise at work, sometimes they have to decline it because they may lose their health insurance. They may lose some assistance with their food. And so it takes a tremendous amount of courage to go without for a very long time before you can break out of that generational poverty. It's a trap. It's a trap. And we talk about that, and it takes a lot of courage and a lot of sacrifice for folks to get out of that situation. So one thing we do almost every night is we bring in what we call social capital. So we'll bring in community leaders in to talk to our class for 20 minutes. The investigators that graduate, they're surprised with how many people are in a community that can help them and how many resources out there that can help them become more stable. We typically get here about 4:45, and our senior meals program comes in. We set up for a hot dinner, so we always make sure that we have enough food for everybody, and we always have leftovers.
Basically, it's just an extra thing that I do every week to help out, and I let them know that we're here for the community and all the people that come out, and we give them a nice meal while they, before class, so they can, get energized and ready to learn.
And then at 6 o'clock we break up into class, so we have Getting Ahead in one classroom and then Money Matters in another class. The community support has been fantastic, and I know we're just getting the word out, but we have people that are volunteering to teach our Money Matters class. We have people that are volunteering in the kitchen. We have people that are volunteering for our child care. Right now we have 6 child care providers for 27 kids. And we've had donations from some of the local banks, some of the local businesses. I feel like we're just scratching the surface and the word is just getting out there, but our community has been very supportive.
It's definitely like making me want to do more and be better, be a better person.
Copper Shores will help you get here, feed you, watch your kids.
I would definitely recommend it. It's like life-changing. I love this class.
There's a high level of people that are struggling to make ends meet. I'd say most of us in our community really don't realize that. We want all people to succeed, and that's where we want to eventually be. We want to be a bridges community where everybody in our community knows that we're only as strong as the weakest person in our community.